Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jason Tatum.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Pritchard and White are their guards. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Rockets, we'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Tari Eason is out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at center. And Stan, talking about this matchup for a second, when it comes to moving the ball, these two teams have to be considered two of the very best at it.
Couldn't agree more, Kevin. Both of these groups, very selfish. Got to give a lot of credit to these coaching staffs for getting their guys to buy in on a team-first mentality. That makes for some tremendous team chemistry. And by the way, it wins a lot of games, too.
Back to Pritchard. Five to shoot. Here's Tatum. Rebound by Smith. On offense, here are the Rockets. Here's Durant. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
Smith against Tatum. Three-pointer. Tatum with another miss. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Vucevic a screen on Smith. Tatum drives in. Lays it up off the glass.
And look, when Tatum is running the pick and roll, the majority of the time, he's looking to score.
Shot, high post. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Durant's got 7.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Bucket is good.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and strength to do damage in there.
Outside, KD. That doesn't go either for KD.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Vucevic a screen on Thompson. Inside. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got his second basket.
After setting a strong screen, the ball goes to Vucevic, and he makes the play.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Shepard's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson. And then for Boston, Sam Hauser's checked in for Derek White. And it's Gonzalez in for Pritchard. Celtics trail by 3. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jalen said, growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Guys, back over to you.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. Now, here's Durant. Jason Tatum missing his last shot.
Look at KD throwing it down, not giving the defense any opportunity there.
There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Brown outside. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Back to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Tatum. He's got 6. Unloads. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Tatum's got 8 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Durant. Yes, that goes in.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Tatum setting the pick for Brown. No
Come
good
on.
the 3. Fires from way outside. Doesn't go for it. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
The guards are Van Vliet and Shepard. Clint Capella is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Tate in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Pritchard. No scoring in this one. Garza no good.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Driving in, and Tate gets it to go. Tate's only got the lead up to 7 now for Houston.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Here's Shepard. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Back to Van Vliet. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Rockets making a change here. Okogie's checked in. Boston also with the sub. White's checked in. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Now Pritchard. Hasn't made one yet. Garza. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Yeah, good old-fashioned slam from Capella.
And so White will bring it up for Boston. They trail by 9 points. down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Rockets have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the seventh. Van Vliet attacking. And the layup's good off the glass. Van Vliet's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Pritchard. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Hauser with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Garza. Rockets with the rebound.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Here's Pritchard. Still without a basket.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Garza. It's stolen by Capella. 1:51 left to play here in the half. Now Shepard coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Basket good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit. There's the pick. From past the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Pritchard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. The Celtics also changing it up. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Sam Hauser. And it's Brown in for Pritchard. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Durant against Tatum. Daring anyone to stop him. KD.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Okay, Kevin. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Brown's shot is good.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Garza. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, that's what White's out there to do. Share the ball and make everybody better.
Durant for 3. Boston grabs the miss. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from White.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's the Houston Rockets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we're playing together, everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we playing like that, so we got to continue to do that.
Well, the discipline is paying off. Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Welcome to halftime. And guys, so far the game has belonged to Kevin Durant.
It's been easy money for the Slim Reaper tonight. The scoring ability off the charts. Good thing I didn't have to guard.
Not sure if you'd be the one checking him, Chet. All right, and now time to give some recognition. Players of the month. For the West, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Little love going to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Just another big-time talent hailing from Canada. Has great length for his position. Creates matchup nightmares the way I did, the way Kitty sometimes did. Not really, I just said that to make him look good.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Celtics trail by 9 on the court right now for the Celtics. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Made him out there with Vucevic, and it's Pritchard in at the point. Brown, good.
Well, Brown helps out with the screen and then gets rewarded with an opening to attack.
And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. Win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Pritchard. Plays it up and banks it in. Pritchard's got 5.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against the bigger defenders.
Now, here is Smith. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Outside Tatum. Brown with the screen on Thompson. The 3 from Tatum. The Rockets pull it in. They've led by as many as 14 points. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Easton passes to Smith. Shot clock at 6. And Durant gets it to go. KD's got 4 this quarter.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Tatum finds Brown, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Houston leading by 7. Outside Durant, pass to Eason. Off target from 3-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Cash money, Brown with the tray.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
And taken away by Brown, and pushing it up. Here's Boston, and there's the lay-in. Now just a 2-point Houston lead.
Nice. Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So for the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Tari Eason. Sam Hauser's checked in for Boston. Here's VanVleet. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Thompson outside. Şengün kicks to Durant. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Durant's got 22.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot.
Here's Brown. Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Fires from deep. And Kevin Durant good for three. Durant's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Vucevic setting the pick for Tatum. There's Tatum's range on display.
And nice shot by Tatum, answering the three from the other end.
Pass to VanVleet. Rebound by the Celtics. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Houston in the lead. Now here's Durant. 25 points in the game. Stolen away. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Come on.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Houston making some changes. Jeff Green is checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Kevin Durant. And Shepard subbed in for Thompson. Pritchard against VanVleet. Rebounded by Hauser. Here's Pritchard. To the paint for the lead. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Right back after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The guards are VanVleet and Shepard. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
Well, at his size, you'd expect Capella to go up this strong every time he has the ball.
Over in the corner, Brown. There's the pick to tie it up. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Shepard with the ball. And finished off by Shepard.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepard a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
And here is Brown. To the inside. Here's Queta. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Queta's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. For the Rockets, Steven Adams comes in for Clint Capella. And Durant subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Boston also with the sub. Vucevic is checked in. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing. We'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Now here's White to the middle. Hauser. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Hauser's got his first points of the game. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Van Vliet passes to Adams. Durant lays it in off the window.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Now Gonzalez to take the lead.
Oh, come on.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
That one is off. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. A three-pointer. Good.
Well, this is the kind of unselfish basketball White plays. Excellent decision to give it up there.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Houston making some changes. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Adams. Tari Eason comes in for Shepard. That's Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 1. Smith fires. Missed on the 3. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Vucevic is screen on Thompson. Now Vucevic. Durant rips down the rebound.
Close.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that
Come
shot
on, come
selection,
on.
despite the miss.
Rattlers a 3.
Nice.
Vucevic pulls it down. Boston has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
No.
Şengün. And that one is good.
And Durant has been in these moments before, welcoming any opportunity to knock down a big shot.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Some changes for Boston. Tatum comes in for Sam Hauser. And it's Pritchard in for Gonzalez. Vucevic setting the pick for Tatum. Launches it. Not going to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Durant. The 3 doesn't go. Boston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Down low. Durant's there. 4 on the clock. Tatum with the screen on top. Pritchard. Smith there for the rebound. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
Şengün. Pocket pass to the paint. And he punches it.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Outside Tatum puts up the three. Şengün with the rebound.
And after fighting
Damn.
to get back into it, that was the chance
That's
there
game over.
to tie it up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Personal foul. 4 team foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Derek White. He drills the three. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Thompson taking 2.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely needed 3 here.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together. And this was all I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game. Thanks
so much, Kevin. Guys.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
PlayStation